just going to walk from the end of my base, well, kind of fly, to the beginning of the base and show a little bit of the internals. And I just want to see if I'm at the world record yet. It's not going to stop me by any means if I am, but I just want to see how close I am. So, as this is loading, my main goal is to build a tunnel, a functional single tunnel that's livable from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. So like when you first start the game in their life pod to the last section of the game, which is the in lava zone.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
So it's going to be a single tube going the entire distance. This is eventually. And it's going to be livable, meaning there's going to be everything in the game in there. So, you know, a bed, a living room, multiple eating areas, scenic areas, everything. It's not just going to be like a dead tube going the entire way that's all flooded with water. It has to be habitual, full of air, all the jazz. Anywho, we'll take a look here and see what you think. So this is the end, right? So
all systems are go for liftoff.
Wait for things to load a bit. So we're at this part of the game, right here. So this is the end currently. I'm eventually going to head out there, and that's going to be the exit to the outside world. So I'm just going to start going along here. Now I'll show you. Ladder's not built for that yet. Okay. So you should have a feeling of where we are right now in the game. We're down near the Lost River. Down there's a big Leviathan. Bad guys around here. Okay, so anyways. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I'm just going to fly along the tube. I'm going to go in at certain points just to show you it's all connected. Not doing any weird stuff here. So that goes down here. So the first place I'm going to go in to show you that it's connected to this point, which you've seen. That's connected over there. Is right over here. I have a little eating area.
Welcome aboard the Captain.
So you see power is at 35.7. The water here. Down there leads to the tunnel down there. Everything's dry and happy in here. So we'll go down to my prawn.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we continue. So we're continuing along. No cheating. I'm on the PlayStation 4 version of the game. This is PlayStation 4 Pro in a refrigerant unit, in case you're curious. So it comes down here. My total play time I was able to play in one session before things started to get really buggy was about an hour. Since I created the refrigerant unit for my my PlayStation Pro, I can now play indefinitely without any issues, which is about 2.5 hours before I usually get. I need a break. Everything I farmed. If you don't believe me, that's perfectly fine. You can watch the multiple hours of videos that are on this playlist, showing me building everything. With a couple of my regulars popping to say hi, and keeping me company. And the playlist will just get longer and longer as this progresses. So here's my scanner base. I do bring it up every once in a while. It's a closer area near the front. So then get more resources. 2 comes down, goes here. This is the second part. I'm going to go in for a moment just to show you something. So up here, I can pull a lot of my lithium that I find. So lithium and some other stuff. And lithium. If you're wondering where lithium is, in the green ooze, up there, you know, all that green stuff, go there, and also in this blue stuff. You'll find it everywhere. So I know later on in the game, like when I start getting closer, it's going to be much harder to find them. That's why I'm doing it here. Don't have to worry about that. And there's another food area. Glass. Here's my moon port. Got my batteries on my guy here. Keeps on going. When I get to the end of it, I'm going to hop in, show you a little bit of the inside, and I'll walk all the way from the end to the beginning. And that's where I'll leave you off, and you can let me know how far I am along in my goal to be the longest, biggest base in the world with my PlayStation 4 Pro. No cheating. No mods. There are no mods. And literally the only thing I've done is stick a air conditioner on my PlayStation 4. So what's a refrigerant unit? I grabbed a little air conditioner, shoved it on the stupid thing, and put in a box so it blows cold air in there. I put a little type of filter on it to make sure it doesn't get humid or anything. So, with a couple sponges, so it just sucks in the humidity. Don't fry my system. I found the specs for that online. So as you see, it comes down here. My bedroom, my resting room. So I'll show you that. So now we're at the bottom. So this is my actual base. And down there's my nuclear power plant and such. And eventually, when I'm done, land here. So when I'm done, getting to the beginning of the game, I'm going to shoot from here and go to the end of the game. You know the end of the game is not very far from this location. So I'm not too worried about that. So I'm going to take this entrance right here, and I'll take you on a very quick tour. So as you see, it's still the exact same amount of power. We're in the same spot. So there's no cheating, nothing weird. Over here is my initial food area. This is when I first started. Made a bunch of food here. Over here is where I breed a whole bunch of these guys right here, these rays. Over here I have my electro eels. I use them to like nuke areas and have bad guys in it. My last video I just released 2 miracle brain things, so it'll kill them. Down here I have my nuclear plant, which provides power. You'll see I have 3 active reactors. Down there you see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thermal plants. I have a 5th one up there. So all that's powering the tubes. That's just the dead end. Wrong way. Okay, so now we're going up to the living area. Okay, perfect. So dead end. Used to have my scanners and all that. So I have all the posters in the game all here. Old storage, bedroom, bed, little area here. I can look outside. I did not sacrifice glass for structural integrity because I want this to be somewhere I can actually live. I mean, kind of the point of this is to make it quasi-realistic at the same time. Over here I have my little arcade slash eatery. So I have my snacks, I have my coffee, I have my salt. I used to have a water thing there, but I'm conserving a little power right now. Because these tubes take a lot of power. People say tubes don't take power. Tubes take power. If they didn't take power, this little amount wouldn't need this ridiculous amount of power consumption. With the water filtration, it maxes out and I start to count down. With 5 thermals running at 75% and a nuclear power plant. I'm like, nope, these take power. run from the beginning to the end. Oh, that's weird. There's a tree that grew inside of my tunnel. What the hell? That's new. That's new. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that, obviously. So disregard that, obviously. That's damn weird. Disregard that tree growing into my thing. When did that happen? I'm just gonna have to build around it. Cut from here and just cut across. That's not hard. Oh. Sorry, I so I had a bunch of stuff in it. Oh, frick. Okay, I'll do that later. Alright. That is so weird that that happened. I wonder if these trees grow, because that wasn't like that before. Anywho, disregard that. Can I make a fort? Yeah, I can. Okay. I'll just make a fort here, on the other side of it, and we'll just go and I'll show the rest of it. I will fix that up. Pretend that that didn't happen. Beyond weird. Yeah. Weird, not hard to fix. And just build around it. Have enough structural integrity and such to fix that up without having to do anything else. Okay, so let's keep going anyways. Coming down here. See, I did build glass segments every once in a while. It's a bit of a run, eh? Okay, there's my tree. Some people say that things don't respawn in this game. Everything respawns. It just takes a long time. The big leviathans respawn, all the nodes respawn, just in different spots. Every single thing in this game respawns. All proof in my other videos. Some of them to my absolute terror. You're gonna see a lot of reinforcements in this area. Ignore this area. Used to be my scanner area. Lots of reinforcements. Lots and lots. So there are not gonna be any windows from this point forward, just because at this point it's a little laggy. And I decided I'm going to, instead of doing glass biomes, see, here's my scanner right here. Instead of doing glass, I'm going to, my glass sections, I'm just going to put windows in every once in a while. When I'm done. That way I don't have to worry about, okay, my thumb's sore. That way I don't have to worry about lag and such. Yeah, you'll also see I have no bulkheads anywhere. I don't believe in bulkheads, so I don't use bulkheads. Okay, so here's a long tunnel. I know where I am. I'm in that green section now, where just under me is that corpse of that weird, like, ancient alien. Windows would help, but you could see how long this tube is. It's probably my second longest tube, if not my longest tube. The only longer tube is the one in the kind of near where I'm ended right now. Bang. Okay, yeah, so we're up in that hot area. A bit more here. Yeah, so that was that here. That's the long tube I just did. And now it's the next really long tube.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And this one is probably the longest. If the other one isn't longer, this is longer. Good God. Run. If I don't have the world record, I will soon. Someday. I don't know how far this is. I wish it was something like a building game that would actually tell me. Like, your base is 500 meters long. Okay, remember when I said there wasn't a ladder? Now there is. Oh! And it crashed.